And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Warner Brothers HBO Max film, Tom and Jerry. That's right, Tom and Jerry are back in a whole new adventure, and it does star Chloe Grace Moretz, Michael Pena, and this story is very kind of similar to what we've always known about Tom and Jerry. Tom always wants to chase Jerry. Jerry always causes mischief for Tom. And the rest is history. But, this version is very different. So you have Chloe Grace Moretz. She plays this, young girl who's trying to find a job in New York City. And, she come across as, kind of having bad luck when it comes to finding jobs. So she ends up going to this big, expensive hotel in the city of New York, and she ends up becoming, working for the place. And then, of course, when Jerry shows up, he kind of causes problems for her when, she starts working there, and things go kind of chaotic. There's a big event about to happen, a royal wedding in a way, where two people are supposed to get married there, and with Jerry being there, things start to get kind of hectic. And of course, Chloe's character, she brings in Tom to help out the situation. Unfortunately, with Tom and Jerry, you put them together, it does make a chemical reaction that kind of blows back in your face. But yeah, that's basically the gist of the story. Listen, Tom and Jerry has always been great. I love Tom and Jerry. I think they're hilarious. This movie, it's okay. It's not exactly the greatest Tom and Jerry story, or it's not like what Warner Brothers did with Scooby-Doo and just took a mediocre episode of Scooby-Doo and kind of stretched it out. No. For this, they kind of just took Tom and Jerry and gave them a new setting to be, they're in the world where, we live with Tom and Jerry characters and all the other characters along those, in that circle that they're in. And, it's normal day for everybody. So Jerry shows up at the hotel. He starts causing problems. Michael Pena, he's kind of like the manager of the hotel. And then he has another boss who's higher than him. I forgot the name of the actor who plays him. But, he hires Chloe to pretty much, try to, she kind of has like a way of getting herself into the hotel by trying to swindle herself into it. She ends up working there, and then Jerry shows up, causes trouble. He starts looking for a place to live, and then he starts causing mischief. And it was okay. The animation was fine, but you could clearly tell you have Chloe Grace Moretz talking to herself when she's talking to Tom, and they just digitize him in the thing. They don't talk in the film, so there's that, which they're not supposed to, so that's a good thing. But I never understood that. I never understood the fact that they never talked in the cartoon, but the other characters sometimes did. The other cats always talk to Tom in normal talking way. The dog, the bulldog, if you guys remember, I forgot, Bruno, I believe his name was. He always talked too, so I never understood why Tom and Jerry never talked. But then when they did the animated first ever movie about Tom and Jerry with the little orphan girl, they talked. So I just never understood that, why they never made them talk. I mean, I don't think the movie would have been better or worse if they actually were talking in this movie. But, I kind of wish they would have changed that a little bit. Maybe gave us something for us to, we can see their emotion, I guess. But, I kind of wish they did talk so they can express themselves more when they were talking to Chloe's character or, causing trouble or something. But, what can I do? You have, yeah, but the film, like I said, the film was just fine. The story was okay. Couple trying to get married, of course, have a big wedding in the hotel, gets wrecked by Tom and Jerry, obviously. And, we got to see Tom and Jerry do their stick. It's been a while since I've seen that cartoon. That cartoon is old and violent when, for cartoons, but still. It was fine. I saw it on HBO Max, but, if you want to go to a movie theater, you can go check it out there too if you want. But just be safe, obviously. But if you have HBO Max, give it a shot. If you grew up watching Tom and Jerry and you just want a good laugh, or have your kids watch it for the first time, pop it in. It's not bad. It's not great either, but you know, it's just Tom and Jerry. You know, they try to capture the magic of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and you know, it worked in some degree, but not always. Like I said, I kind of wish that Tom and Jerry actually talked in the movie. Maybe they would have changed that, but then again, of course, the real fans would be like, "Yo, Tom and Jerry don't talk. They're not supposed to talk." But, you know, what can you do? If they would have done that, you know, who knows how the movie would have been. Could have been better or worse, but for me, it was okay. Chloe, she was fine. You know, I think she's a capable actor, but kind of wish she did more stuff in Hollywood. But we'll see what happens with her career moving forward. But she is very talented, so I think she can do more stuff. Maybe we should be in a Marvel movie or something one day, or DC. But yeah, Tom and Jerry was just fine. I'd give it a grade. I give it a 7. It was fine. I had a couple of laughs. I enjoyed it for what it really was. You know, I honestly thought it was gonna be like really, really bad. Like, ugh, why are they making Tom and Jerry in the you know, vein of having the Smurfs in the real life? And it was better than I thought. But the story was just whatever. So you know, what can you do? So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Tom and Jerry if you guys saw it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.